everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn a very useful macro which is required for most of the people who are dealing with the data. So do you know how to combine data from multiple files in a single workbook? If not, this is the video you have to look at. So this is a common scenario where you have to combine the data from multiple workbooks into a single workbook. So let's see very quickly how we can do that. On my screen, as you can see, I have my training file open, which I use in daily videos. And this is the last video that we did on hydro based on values. After that, I don't have any worksheets, right? And as you can see in my VB editor, I have given two variables. One is for folder name and second one is for file name. So what I'm going to show you as a demo is, so on my C drive, you can see I have created a folder named test and I have created few test files. Now if I show you one of the test files, so it looks like this. So it's the same table that we are using in our videos. But in addition to that, I have one extra column here where you can see I have written sheet 1, sheet 1, sheet 1, right? And if I show you the next file, which is test file 2. So in this, everything else is similar, but I have just written sheet 2, sheet 2, sheet 2. So I have done this to show you once it copy paste how this is looking different on each different tabs. I'll close them for now and we'll come back to our VDP editor. Now, what you need to do is first, give the folder name here. And so where is my path? So my folder is C drive and test. And it is important to keep forward slash at the end. Without it, this code won't work. Sorry, this will be only is equal to. And after that, I have to define what my file name is. So I will use dir function. This is an inbuilt VBA function, right? And as you can see, it is asking for path name. So I'll write folder name because I have already assigned folder in this variable, right? After that, we have to start. So what this code will first do is it will open the first file from the this folder cdrive.test. After that, we have to start the loop, like what we want to work on. So we'll do the do while loop here, and file name should not be blank, right? So I have written file name because I have defined variable as file names here. If you are defining it with some other name, please make sure to write the same name. Now once the file is which is not blank is open, I want workbooks to open. So which workbook I have to open? So I have to give folder name and file name, right? So I'm using folder name and file name. After that, once the workbook is opened, I want to copy data from Active Workbook and first sheet. So here in this demo, I'm just showing you how to copy the data from first sheet. And that is the reason I am writing worksheets 1.copy. Okay, so this is copied. Now where I want to paste this. So I want to paste this in my existing workbook as a new worksheet. So what I'll write is this workbook. This workbook means the workbook that where you are writing this code. Okay, so this workbook dot worksheets, and then we will take this workbook dot worksheets dot count. I'll just take this to the next line so you guys can see this. right? So after copying, what I've done is space, and then you can write this in the same line. I've just written it in the next line so that you can see the complete code. So after this workbook dot worksheets, this workbook dot worksheets dot count. Now, why this code is important is because it is checking how many worksheets are already available in my VBA training file, and after that count, it will add a new file because I'm using after here. Okay. Now, how I want to name that, right? So now the sheet is copied, but I want to name it. So you can write active sheet dot name is equal to replace and file name. So what will it will do? It will change the worksheet name to the file name. And I'll mention this extension, right? So this way, it will change the name of the worksheet. Now, after all this is done, I want to close the file which is opened from the test folder. So I'm writing workbooks file name, which is the file that is open, and then close, right? Now to go to the next file, you need to write file name is equal to dir and then blank, right? So what will this basically do is, so for example, in this case, if it first opens test file 1 from this folder, so in the loop, it will open the next file next time. Okay, so let's see how this runs, right? So I don't have any other sheet after this sheet, as you can see. Now I'll run this code with F5, or you can also press this play button, right? So as you can see, this was very quickly done by Macro. All three sheets are here, and as you can see, the data from them is copied. Sheet 2 and this is sheet 3, right? So as you saw, this is very powerful macro. This can copy and paste very quickly, right? And this is very useful in a professional environment where you have to deal with multiple workbooks and dump data in a single file. So I hope this will be helpful for you all. Feel free to share in comments, how you liked this video. You can also subscribe to my channel to keep learning this wonderful tricks, and please share it with your friends and family members so they can also learn this wonderful things. That's it. Thank you very much and have a great day.